Hello and welcome to another simulation session. First of all, we will delete everything and we will any random date and yeah, we will do live streaming of simulation session of this Wednesday, which is 9th of March, and we will towards the 1300 hours. Yeah, right in. So I can see that there is a lot of volume here and. Now starting from monthly candle, if I look at monthly candle, the monthly candle is pushing up. It has created an upper wick of around 600 pips and the price points at this level is 2014. So I already knew the fact that we haven't broken and stayed above 2000 levels in gold for a very long period. So essentially that means we will continue down, but looking at smaller time frame, I will try to see how can I execute a trade. So if I look at weekly, the weekly candle is rejecting from 29 level and it has rejected 500 pips from the top, and I already knew that 2069 is the high for this year, for year 2022. And if I look at daily, the daily candle has pushed it down. It hasn't closed yet, but my opinion is strong resistance is formed these levels. So if I look at H4, the H4 candle is also pushed down, and if we can continue down in this 180 pips of range, so I am how I can execute the trade. If I look at H1, the H1 candle, previous H1 candle was of around 270 pips, and the next H1 candle has closed with a rejection of 100 pips. And if I look at M30, in M30 I need to see how breakouts are working today. So yeah, breakouts are working today. So there may be a probability that if once we break below this M30 low, we can continue down in this 75 pip of range. If I look at M15, I need to see how the breakouts are working today. M15 there wasn't any breakout today. So yeah, if I look at M5, in M5 I need to get breakouts. Out the breakouts. Oh yeah, this breakout was profitable, this was profitable, another one was profitable. So I also knew from M5 time breakouts are working perfectly today, and I will use that information my advantage, and there is lot of volume, so the simulation today will be different than I did yesterday, where there was lack of volume and breakouts wasn't working. But today is different case scenario, so we'll the information our advantage, and let's see can take some profitable trades, and I will be at 5x speed, and now m 30 I am 30 I am planning to execute a trade. In order for me to execute this breakout of M30 candle, I am anticipating candles to break below low in second half of this M30 time frame. Now we have broken below M5 candle low, and H1 M30, all the time frames are bearish, which adds to confirmation. I execute a sell in here by placing a stop loss of around 40 pips. I can for sure get some pips out of here, so I will be setting up my sell stop once we break below previous M5 candle low. My ideal stop loss will be above M30 candle high, which is around 70 pips away. Now we are just waiting. In H4 time frame, there is probability that we can push down, and yeah, M5 candle has closed, and there is probability for prices to keep pushing down in my direction. And yeah, now if we break above M5 candle highs, I will take some percentage off of my position, because we are essentially selling a support, because the support is little bit away from current prices. So patience and only time can reveal more information. Alright, M5 candle has broken above previous M5 candle high, but we will stick to our bias, and I am anticipating sells. And if the trade goes in 40 pips profit, I will close 25% of my position at that point. Alright, now 15 minute has candle has closed. It has closed bearish, and the next 15-minute candle should prices. If it doesn't push prices down, I am willing to take my stop loss at mentioned level. And yeah, let it run. Now if you take below previous M5 candle low, there will be very high probability for prices to keep pushing down. Now the M30 candle is about to close in minutes. So I will essentially wait in here. All right, at this point, M30 candle has closed the rejection, but M15 candle has also closed, but it has closed with stop. Now there is probability that my stop loss may get hit, but I am still in sell. I will I will re-execute sell position. It doesn't work out. Other than that, I am good. Now we are breaking above previous M15 candle high in the second half of this M30 candle. That means that this code is respecting, but I will not execute buys and I will only execute sells again later on if my stop loss get hit. But my stop loss is respected for now. Yeah, now I got stopped out. Actually, once the M30 candle has closed like this, at a support level, I should take some percentage off of my position. That's the only thing that I can do. Now I will fast forward till 1400 hours. Alright, M30 candle has closed bearish. I was anticipating this, and now the sells become little bit risky because two H1 candles are respecting this support, but we are approaching towards high volume times, and yeah, I will execute a position, but for now I will just wait. I am waiting for this. Yeah, there is very clear entry in M50 time frame, but the stop loss is again 56 pips. So essentially I want prices to push up, create a resistance, and then I will execute a sell so that my stop loss will be lower. Yeah, we are pushing down at this point. It is very obvious. We have created a high in first 5 minutes for this candle, and now the M30 candle is pushing up, and second, and I want to execute a position. If I execute here by placing a stop loss of 33 pips, there is probability that I will be capture a move till 96 area, which is around 270 pips away. And believe me, I am anticipating this move will come today. I don't know why, just based on my anticipation, based on the touch volume. I am anticipating that we will touch 1985 area today. So if I missed my first chance to execute the trade, there was my second chance to execute. But stop loss is ticked above previous M30 candle high. Now I am just waiting. M5 candle has closed all body bullish candle, which essentially means that up volume is down, but remember we are in consolidation. This is 72 of consolidation, so it doesn't give us any clear signal. Now the M50 candle has closed. It has closed with no at the top, but we are in this consolidation that essentially so there is no information essentially in this M50 candle. There are no buys. For buys we confirm and able to get those confirmations later on. I look at daily, Actually, we have a today from the top. So, so the only reason my stop loss will get hit or this price action didn't work will be based on the fact that we have moved a lot today. Other than that, I am still good. Alright, I got topped out second time on the same setup and lost around 90 US dollars on this trade, 80 US dollars on this trade. And I am forwarding. Now the M30 candle has closed, it has closed bullish, but this bullishness, I don't like this bullishness, and I will just stick with my sell setup. And once we break below previous M5 candle low, I am planning to execute sells. All right. Now in the first 5 minutes we have pushed up. I am anticipating that we are creating an upper wick for the H1 candle to the prices down later. And yeah, this is my whole anticipation and I will just stick to that. Now at this point M50 candle is bullish, M30 is bullish, and H4 has also created an upper wick. I want to execute sells below this area and yeah, I have again executed sell and I am anticipating that in next few minutes we will push down in this 140 pips of range. The whole sell idea was based on the fact that this H1 candle for now is creating an upper wick, but I have seen that whenever we push down, we usually creates an upper wick for prices to down later on. So that was my anticipation. I have executed this trade and now I will just wait. Yeah, that's why I have executed this trade because I have seen this setup again and again. That's how I was able to execute this trade. Now, but the whole issue comes that I have already lost around $8 this trade setup essentially that even though I this trade worked out, but it didn't put any profitable play because I have lost around 100 pips already. So now I need to figure out how I took my previous trades, sell trades, uh, what can be done to avoid those bad setups, and how can I know in advance that we up essentially retest the highs before down. So those are the unanswered questions for now, but I hope so when I will review those questions will. Now I am planning my planning to hold the rest of my sell for 1985 area, and we are also towards high volume times. Now we are again 80 pips profit. At this point, I want percent, and I will let the rest of until 19. Okay. Now there are no sells. Sorry, now there are no buys. For buyers, we need and based on the price action, very here, but the target of this resistance is already have moved down around 170. If we add buy, planning to add another sell once we break below those by placing a stop loss of 72 pips. I can potentially target 100 pips of range. So I will just all right. Now M15 candle has closed and comment will open minutes. I want to execute sells, but I will wait for 5 minutes. Yeah, right in here. Now the comment comics has opened, but we are also again. At this point, M5 candle has broken below and closed to previous 5 minute candle, which essentially means that we can continue down. But there is this, there is this previous low, and we have that low buy on, and my opinion, resistance that we created to the upside is more strong as compared to this little bottom. I execute a sell in here, but the other hand, I am also concerned about this support level. I will just wait, and I am very concerned about this support level, but based on the volume and a lot of other things, till 95 is very expected, I will say. But anything can happen, and I am also ready for other scenarios. So for now, we are respecting till bottom, but I do believe that we will break below this support level. That is my whole anticipation why I execute on this trade. Yeah, now we are breaking low, but the whole idea is not to book profits 1990 area. Yeah, now I will just have a pro 1993. Wait a second. Now at this point my take profit is around 1990. We have hit 9 second. Let me just my take profit because real account I usually set my take profits. This is right in here. So I was into sell, I execute sell, I re-add both back. Uh, Now this is around 140 pips profit. And if I look at M1 candle, yeah, here have reached 40 pips from the low. And that happens and there is a lot of rejection from the low. That is a very good idea to get out of. That's why I have entire position. Now I will just state today was profitable day. Lost 100 US dollar in initial position. 103. So now the idea becomes I need to look at in more details how can I avoid bad trades that the bad trades that I took initially outs. Yeah, yeah, you see, as I have explained, when we get lot from the low, idea to get out of. But the H1 candle is strong bearish candle. I don't think so. We will respect this low and we can push down till 1985 area. And this is the type of day on which I have a lot of practice. That's why I was able to get those two profitable trades. Alright, hourly candle at this point has closed, 4 hour candle has also closed. Now have also, yeah, and I am not anticipating buys. I will also not execute any buys. I will again execute sell based on this volume. But the whole issue now becomes two H4 candles have dropped straight around 500 pips. So what is the probability that another sell trade will work out? So the probability is less, but these are rare opportunities where we lot. So I will look to see how I can execute another sell trade. But in order for sell trade, I am waiting pretty upper first, and then I will execute. I will not execute out of. Have moved it down without creating. Yeah, that. But all right, five as a tire move 100 pips. I was, but was need to capture this. We back. Watch I was how I should set up. As I know that there is lot of M5, but we have already top. I wa- as I have already, and there is lot of risk involved in this, and and if it moves up later on, we I can re-add my more risk for cells. Now the M5 candle move down like 100 pips of move, but I usually anticipate volume at 630 minutes. I will hold this, but my stop loss is around 8 pips, and I will be taking that stop, and there is another wick at 19 area. Now the idea becomes, will we kill 19? And the answer is yes, but when, I don't know. And more questions be answered by the, yeah, you see, that's why I was it concerned about this trade because we have already 500 tips, yeah, and buys for 130 pips. So my stop loss essentially get hit. At this point I will close everything, and I will re-add back risk for sales later on. Now I am waiting for one M5 candle to bring M5 candle low, essentially execute. All right, at this point. have broken and closed this M5 candle low. There is 130 of range, but must also be 50 pips. Makes entire sense to execute, but M30 candle is about 5 minutes at M30 candle, and if wish, I will take some percentage off of my position. Actually, I should have executed this trade once we break below this M5 candle low. This is early execution. This trade will only be valid if we break below previous M5 candle low. If we didn't, then this trade will be valid. Alright, now the M30 candle has closed bullish, but one M30 candle is not enough to push the prices in opposite direction. So I am again interested in sells. This sell trade was early execution. I should have placed it little bit below previous M5 candle low. Now if the current M5 candle breaks below previous M5 candle low, this trade be valid. Other than that, it is valid trade. Now we are breaking below previous M5 M50 candle, and but in first 2 minutes of this M30 candle. So patience makes much more sense in here. We are waiting for this M5 candle to close. Closes bearish below this support level. There will probably prices to down at least in this 40 pips of range. The potential take profit this setup is 50. Alright, M5 candle has closed bearish. I am anticipating prices to down. This is my stop loss around 43. And on the other hand, I would take some percentage out of this position once we 50 pips in profits, because as I can see, yeah, we have reached. I will take the, yeah, I will let the rest run. The only reason I am holding this trade is based on the fact there is lot of volume, and NYSE session has just started, and there is price action supporting my sells. That's why I am holding these trades, else I would have closed more than 50% of my position. Now the M5 candle has closed bearish. M15 has clearly broken below this M15 candle low. Now this is my stop loss, which is around 12-13 pips. So it is essentially a risk-free trade right now. So yeah, all right. Now the M15 candle has closed bearish, and Now I will set my stop loss for this trade, and it is around 34 US dollar of stop loss above previous M5 candle high, M15 candle high, and I am anticipating prices to keep pushing down, but based on the fact that previous M30 candle has closed bearish, closed bullish, maybe this M30 candle is creating a lower wick for prices to potentially keep pushing up, so the M30 candle can close bullish. So that scenario can also happen. And if I look at M15, M15 has not only broken but closed below previous M15 candle low. So in order for that idea of bullish M30 to work out, I want M15 candle to close bullish. So essentially I will just hold this trade. Yeah, now we are 65 pips in profit, which is around 80 pips. So taking profits out of this position is necessary, and put break even and let the rest run. And at this point at 1977 area, closing an entire position will make sense, and I will just fast forward, and I got stopped out, and I will wait. Alright, M30 candle has closed bullish M15. So again there is probability for prices to keep pushing down, but this consolidation is similar to this consolidation where I have lost my premature sells in my premature sells. So I will not execute, and I will just fast forward candles, and till 1800 hours I will just watch. Now I am anticipating sells, but we have entered consolidation, so maybe we retest of highs. All right, this is consolidation. Fast forward, yeah, that candle has now closed. It has closed bullish, and essentially I do that we have formation now at, and it will be strong support which can push prices up is 120 pips of range. This is what I believe. Yeah, and now if I want to execute a trade, M15 candle should close bullish. For that I need to wait for M30 candle to close bullish, and then I will wait for M50 candle to retrace. That's where I will execute the trade. Fast forwarding till, yeah, now M30 candle has closed bullish, M15 has also closed bullish, and now I want to execute my trade. Now I need to look at how I can how I can execute a buy trade. For that we for that buy trade we need to respect this M15 low. If I execute a position right in here, it will be a 20 pips of stop loss. Yeah, I have executed a buy position in here because M30 closed bullish, M15 closed bullish, and M5 has also closed bullish. So I am anticipating that we can push it up. But if that doesn't happen, break below that M15 candle low and break below and close below previous M15 candle high, then I will just wait, and I will wait for my price action to develop so that I can re-execute. Now just waiting. Alright, M5 candle has closed bullish. We are still respecting M50 low, and our position is up around 26 pips. Now, yeah, there is still 70 pips of range, so I need. Alright, at this point, M15 candle has closed bullish, but we haven't done any considerable movement on the current M30 candle. So I will be just waiting, which essentially may mean that either we are not interested in moving up, or we may push in last few minutes of this M30 candle. So we are just waiting. I am looking at input details in M50 time frame. For prices to keep pushing up, we should respect these M50 lows. That is the whole thing I am looking at. Alright, M5 candle has closed bearish. We are still respecting M15 lows, and alright. Now at it, I need to at it. Yes, we are still respecting M50, M30 candles are bullish, but this candle it is only of 36 pips, and we are already in profit around 23 pips. I still believe that we can push up in this 120 range, but the only concern is this small bottom M30 candle. So you know what, I will close percent, and I will re-add back risk once we get a lower low, and yeah, other than that I will just wait. Yeah, we have broken M15 lows, M15 and M30 low. Now if we break above 1997 area, we are pushing up in the 7 pips of range. But for that we need to break above. Yeah, we have broken and closed above that area. Now I am at buy still 2000 area, which is around 53 pips away. I will adjust my stop loss profit on this. I have a percent of now. Yeah, 2000. Now the idea becomes I shouldn't have closed in out of my trade, but now my potential take profit of 80 pips is already achieved. There is no point of holding, but I will hold trade and I will manage my risk based M1 time frame. So we already know the drill. For any M1 candle that break below this M1 candle low, that is my exit point right in here. So yeah, today was day lost a lot in it. So this is 45, 90, 100, 300, 400 US dollars of profit today, and initial stop loss of 100 US dollars. So I am up around 300 US dollars today. But the whole point is that the trades that I have lost in this consolidation, initial two trades, if I was my real account, that two trades will already have disappointed me enough to not execute becoming profitable trade. So I need to look at how I can really cope up with my losses and treat every trade as an as a unique trade in the system, equal probability of working out, and also how to avoid losses in this type of consolidation. Like I knew later on that this consolidation is similar to this consolidation where I booked profit around 80 pips, and later on I also executed buys. So that's it for today. I will just fast forward. Yeah, you see our 2004 area gets hit, but I closed my position early on. Yeah, that's it for today. I will again see you tomorrow. Unless then, take care, have fun, and